Welcome to another Learn Quick Bit video. I'm Linda.
And I'm Tom.
And we're from OMES. And this video is going to show you the self-service feature of changing or updating your password and your security questions. So Tom, if I go to the Learn system and I forgot my password, is there a simple way for me to change my password or get into the system?
There is. There's a link right here on the login page that says Forgot Password. So all you have to do is click there. That will open up the password recovery screen. And here you'll enter your username, which again, for most of us is going to be our employee ID. We'll go to the right side and click Continue.
And this is going to open up the password recovery window with the 3 questions that you have to answer. Now, if you know your answers, this is pretty simple, but I would click that button where it says show me what I type on the right hand side. That way you can see what you're actually typing in case you make a mistake. So Tom, go ahead and type my answers.
All right, we'll put these answers in. We may have preloaded some answers here for the purpose of making this video. Or these may be Linda's actual answers.
Oh, you will never know. And then click Verify. And it takes you to the Update Password screen. Now, if you have trouble writing a password and you're not sure how to write the password, you can click on the Help link up above the password. But it's simply a combination of numbers and upper and lowercase. So when you start typing your password, you'll notice that the text will tell you whether it's successful or not. So Tom, go ahead and type out a new password. You see how it said requirement was not met and then it switched to success? Now it's going to double check it because you have to enter it a second time.
All right, when you're done typing in your desired new password, click the Update button.
And that's how simple it is to update your password when you get to the system and you forgot it. So from here you can click here to return to the login page. And now you have to log in. Now, just let's remind our audience that this system is a self-service system. So the idea is that you're going to be responsible for changing and updating your own password. And if you have problems doing that, the first person you're going to contact is your learning administrator or your group administrator for your area. And only after that, if they're unable to help you, then you can make your IS help desk ticket and ask for assistance from the help desk. But we've made it pretty easy for you to change and update your password yourself. Now, sometimes we have to change a password when we're in the system, or we have trouble remembering our security questions, so we want to update them. So Tom, is there a place in the system where I can make those changes?
There is. You can go to the navigation menu on the left side of the screen, and just above the Learner menu that you're probably already familiar with, there is a new one that says Account. If you click on that, that will open up this user preferences information.
And what you're seeing on the screen is actually the information that was brought in from PeopleSoft. And so there's 2 tabs. One is called User, your general preferences, and then there's a second tab called Calendar. We're just going to show it to you. The calendar is just an internal calendar that's available to you and a task list. And you can add events here and you can use this to keep track of all your training. Take some time and get in here and you can see what all it does. But we're going to go back to the General tab, and what you're going to do is you're going to scroll to the bottom of the screen under the Login area, and you'll see you have an area where you can change your password on the left side, and on the right side you have an area where you can edit your password recovery questions. So Tom, let's show them how to change their since we already showed them how to do a password, and it's really the same here, right?
Yep.
But make sure that you save your work when you do it.
Absolutely.
Let's click on the Edit Password Recovery Questions.
All right, we'll click on that, and that will again open those 3 questions that you just saw. I am going to check the Show Me What I Type box just to make sure I type everything in. So let's leave this one the same. Let's say that Linda had a change of heart and her favorite pet is no longer her dog. Let's say it is her ferret.
I love ferrets, Tom.
All right, and then now you will notice here, while you're doing this in the current system, when you know your password, you will have to enter that current password to make this change effective.
Once you enter that password, you're going to click Save. That screen will close, and now you've updated your password recovery questions.
Not just yet.
What do you
Remember,
have
you
to
do
do?
have another save button before you leave this page. Always look for those save buttons.
When you click Save, your system will update. And you actually get a message at the top of the screen.
So now we know that Linda's favorite pet is her ferret.
That's exactly right. So what we're going to do now is go back to the Learn Center. And there, we've showed you how to change your password when you lock yourself out of the system. We've showed you how to change your password in the system, and also how to change your password recovery questions. Tom, anything else you want to give our audience?
Just one thing. Until next time, keep on learning.